Hello students, welcome to physics wala gate wala. Am I audible and visible to everyone? Hello students, welcome to physics wala gate. चलो, am I audible and visible to everyone? अभी सब कुछ सही है? एक बार just let me know one more time. Is it fine? Actually there is some problem in two sessions are that stream key is exchanged, so my session is streamed in some other video, that's why it was seems like that. Okay, so now I think it is perfectly fine. Just target 2025 basic thermodynamics. I think now is it perfectly fine? Please check once and let me know. Hello. Hello. Am I audible and visible? यार अभी भी नहीं आ रहा है भाई. Is everything is fine? Yes, clear. Okay, thank you. Let's start. So now I feel everything is fine. Let's start. Let's begin the session. So okay, let me start with the very first question with you. See, in first topic, in first chapter, the mostly like the first chapter of basic thermodynamics is the basic concepts, right? And in this chapter the most important topic is ideal gas and properties of ideal gas and its mixture, right? So I hope you able to know about it. So let me start with the very first question. Here it is given that superheated steam at 1500 kilopascal has a specific volume, okay, right, has a specific volume of 2.75 meter cube per mole. Manvit, very good. So superheated steam at 1500 kilopascal. So P value is how much given? Let me write here. The P value is given as P value is 1500 kilopascal. 1500 kilopascal has a specific volume of 2.75 meter cube. Specific volume means V is equal to 2.75 meter cube per kilomole. Meter cube per kilomole. Okay, so this is a specific volume given per mole. Actually, you need to understand here it is given per mole, and the compressibility factor Z is equal to given as 0.95. Now you need to find out the temperature of the steam, right? Temperature of the steam you need to find out. So basically here this superheated steam can be considered as an ideal gas, correct? It can be considered as an ideal gas. So we can not, even if it is not ideal gas, then also if it is compressible, then also compressibility factor is given. So we'll apply here PV specific volume is equal to Z R bar T. Now Z R bar T. Why I am taking R bar? Because it is given in per kilomole. Okay. So just put the value here. So 1500 volume is 2.75 is equal to Z value is 0.95, R value is 8.314 kilojoule per kilomole Kelvin to T. So from here you will get T value in Kelvin. From here you are going to get in T value in Kelvin. So how much it will come? 1500 into 2.75 divided by 0.95 divided by 8.314. So this value will come 522.26 Kelvin. But I think they are asking in which your degree centigrade. So don't tick option number C. Don't tick option number minus 273. So this value going to come 249 point something, right? So approximately 249 degree centigrade. So A option is going to be correct. Okay. So in first chapter, I already told you the most important topic. So today I am here going to revise the most important topics of basic thermodynamics. So in first chapter, eventually if you see, there are three topics are there through which the question may ask. The very first topic is properties are exact differential, means condition of exact differential. The second topic is the ideal gas and properties of ideal gas. Third one is thermometry or measurement of temperature, zeroth law of thermodynamics, right? But out of these three, the most important topic is, means 70-80% chances if question will come from first chapter, then it will come from ideal gas and its properties. Okay, just solve this particular problem. Here it is given that consider a mixture of two ideal gases X and Y. So here two ideal gases are there, X and Y, with the molecular mass of this one. So molecular mass is given as 10 kg per kilomole. 10 kg per kilomole, right? 10 kg per kilomole. Okay, this is a molecular weight of X. Okay, अरे क्या हुआ? अब still some problem. सही चल रहा है ना? पता नहीं क्यों बार बार कुछ मैसेज आ रहा है. ओके, so now look at here. So here what is given? mx value is given 10 kg per kilomole, and the molecular weight of another gas Y, that is given as 20 kg per kilomole, 20 kg per kilomole respectively in a container. The total pressure in the container is given as 100 kilopascal. 100 kilopascal. The total volume of the container is 10 meter cube. V is equal to 10 meter cube. V is equal to 10 meter cube. And the temperature of the contents of the container, temperature value is given how much? T is equal to 300 Kelvin. Now, if the mass of the gas X in the container, mass of the gas X, M, see small m is representing what? Small m is representing make hurt for Shivam sir energy and effort. Today some problem happened, right? But okay, thank you Kuldeep Singh sir. Kuldeep Singh sir is king of information. I think everyone knows about him very well. So mx value if I write, so what is the value of mx beta? Mass of x gas is 2 kg, and mass of y you need to find out. This you need to find out. Solve. Everyone please solve this. It is really a very good question. Very good problem. See here, mass of x value is already given, and you need to find out the mass of second one. First calculate the characteristic gas constant of first gas. Very good. Adarsh, very good. .65 सर जी मैं तो चला गया था या सुमित बाबू आई वॉज वेटिंग फॉर यू मैकेनिकल रॉक स्टार वेरी गुड 4.09 4 kg very good. So now here first we need to calculate what is the R value of x, like x1. R value of x. What is R value of x? R bar by molecular weight of x. R bar value is 8.314 divided by 10. This value will come 0.8314. And then Ry value will come how much? 20 by 8.314 divided by 20. So this value will come 0.4175. 0.4175. This is kilojoule per kg Kelvin. Now total pressure value is given. So first calculate the partial pressure of X gas. So this is kilojoule per kg Kelvin. Kilojoule per kg Kelvin. Now here apply PV is equal to MRT for X gas. So PXV is equal to MX RXT. So PX value we need to calculate. No, I think known. PX value, no, not known. I think so. What is given? Total pressure is given. Okay, PX value we calculate. So PX volume value is 10. Volume value is 10 meter cube. MX value is how much? MX value is also given, that is 2 kg. Into Rx value is 0.837, 0.8314, and temperature is how much given? 300 Kelvin. 300 Kelvin. So what is the value of Px? Px value will come 30 into 2 into 0.8314. So this value will come 49.884 kilopascal. Now total pressure is given how much? Total pressure is given 100 kilopascal, right? 100 only, na? Total pressure is how much? Yeah, 100 kilopascal. 100 kilopascal, that is equals to Px plus Py, Dalton partial pressure law. So Py value will come how much? Py value will come 100 minus this, so you will get 50.116 kilopascal. Now apply ideal gas equation for Y. So you will get Py V is equal to My Ry T. So Py value is how much given? 50.116. Volume value is same 10. My value you need to calculate, and Ry value was how much? 0.4175. 0.4175 to temperature. Temperature is how much given? Temperature is given as 300, right? This will become 300. So calculate my value. Calculate my value into 10 divided by 0.4175 divided by 300. So this value will come 4 kg. Is everyone clear? बागर बिल्ला total mole निकाला फिर total mass by molecule. हाँ, that is also fine. That is also बागर बिल्ला. Thumbs up for you. बागर बिल्ला correct है. It is completely right. No problem. Okay, just solve this problem. It is based on the mixture of ideal gases. This is also really a very good problem. Solve this. Just solve this. आर वाई का वैल्यू गलत रखा है क्या? नहीं, सही है. आर वाई वैल्यू इज करेक्ट ओनली. 8.314 डिवाइड बाय 20, इसका हाफ आ जाएगा. इज इट करेक्ट? ब्रह्मा, I feel it is correct only. Everyone check this. RY value is correct or wrong? RY value is correct or wrong? I hope it is correct only. Solve this value. So here given that a mixture of ideal gas have following composition by mass. So mass of N2 value is 0.6 times of total mass. Mass of O2 is 0.3 times of total mass. Mass of CO2 is 0.1 times of total mass. If the universal gas constant value is given 8314 joule per kilomole Kelvin, so the characteristic gas constant you need to find out. Characteristic gas constant you need to find out. Total mass is M. So characteristic gas constant, how to calculate? Tell me. Characteristic gas constant of mixture. Let me write here. So R of mixture formula is M1R1 plus M2R2 divided by plus M3R3 divided by total mass M. So M of N2 is, let's suppose this is 1. Let's suppose this is M1 I'm writing. Let's suppose this I'm writing M2. Let's suppose I'm writing this M3. So basically it is 0.6 a mass fraction. 0.6 is nothing but what? Mass fraction. So just put the values. So R of mixture is equal to M1 by M value is 0.6. So 0.6 for N2 into R value is R bar by capital M. R bar by 8.314 divided by 28 plus 0.3 into 8.314 divided by 32 plus 0.1 times of 8.314 divided by 44. Just solve this. You will get R of mixture. You just solve this. How much you are getting? characteristic okay, you need to calculate in joule per kg Kelvin. So this can be written as 8314 8314 8314. What is the answer? Solve this. 278.99 is the correct answer. 278 point 8314 by 28 into 0.6. This value will come 178.157 plus 8314 divided by 32 into 0.3. $77.94 plus 8314 divided by 44 into 0.1. 18.89 plus 77.94 plus 178.157. This value will come approximately 274.9 and 275 kilojoule per kg Kelvin. Kilojoule per kg Kelvin. Yes. Now this problem basically belongs to work and heat. Yeah, Hindi is your matrabhasha, that is fine, but English is a professional language. And this basically this session belongs to an English, and this what do you call this particular channel is belongs to English. So we need to talk in English only. That is the only option available to us. Okay, just solve this, please. A polytropic process is carried out from initial pressure of 110 kilopascal. Initial pressure of 110 kilopascal, volume 5 meter cube. So P1 value is 110 kilopascal and volume V1 is 5 meter cube. P1 value is 110 kilopascal, volume value is 5 meter cube. The final volume V2 value is 2.5 meter cube. So the polytropic index N value is also given 1.2. So what you need to find out? The absolute value of work done. Polytropic process work. अगर हिंदी बोल देंगे तो क्या होगा इस चैनल पर? अरे होगा कुछ नहीं कोई, but here there may be some of the student who actually don't know Hindi. That's why we need to speak in English. Even you need to speak in English. Okay, so here W value is what for polytropic process? P1 V1 minus P2 V2 divided by N minus 1. P1 V1 minus P2 V2 divided by N minus 1. So P1 value is 110 into V1 value is 5 minus P2. P2 we don't know, bhaiya. P2 we don't know. Okay, so apply here. P1 V1 to the power N is equal to P2 V2 to the power N. So P1 means 110 into V1 5 to the power n value is how much? 1.2 is equal to P2 2.5 times of 1.2. So what is the value of P2? P2 value, let me tell me someone please tell me what is the value of P2. Please tell me what is the value of P2. Brahma, the target of Brahma, today's target for Brahma is that Shivam sir should speak in Hindi. Just tell me what is the value of this P2 only. P2 I am talking about you. Why you are giving the final answer, bhai? Into 110 divided by 2.5 to the power 1.2. This value will come 252.71. So here it will come 252.713 into V2 value is 2.5 divided by 1.2 minus. So what is final answer? Let me know. What is the final answer? Bhavya Sharma. Hey, your name is Bhavya, I think so, right? And you have already changed your name, Bhavya, from Bhavya to Bhavya. So when you converted yourself from Bhavya to Bhavya, then how much money required? What is the treatment cost? Can you tell me? 408.9 unit. Unit, tell me, Bhavya. Okay. Not only name, personality should be also same. Personality should be also same. See, whatever you will write, I will not going to speak Hindi. Let me know, right? I am telling you. Okay, just solve this particular problem. Just solve this particular problem. Just solve this particular problem. 1 kg of air initially at temperature 127 degrees centigrade. T1 value I can write 127 degrees centigrade or plus 273. If you do, then you will get 400 Kelvin, right? 400 Kelvin. Expand reversibly at constant pressure. The pressure is going to be constant until the volume V2 is going to be 2 times of V1. I don't know, I rarely know any song that is in English. And Hindi song is not allowed to sing here. So I'm very, very sorry to say, but it's not possible for me to speak in sing a song because I don't know any song. Rohit Vishwakarma. Okay, solve this one. If the gas constant R value is given 287 joule per kg Kelvin. The magnitude of work value is how much? So work value is very, very simple here. We can write here P into V2 minus V1. P into V2 minus V1, right? Now listen here carefully. So this can be written as P2 V2 minus P1 V1. Why? Because P1 is equal to P2 is equal to P, because P1 is equal to P2 is equal to P. Why Mahesh Babu Mashai? Mahesh Babu Mashai is saying that, sir, it's like I'm feeling fear of, this is a fear of exam. It's a very common, and you are not the only one who is feeling such situation. So as the exam is getting closer and closer and closer, you will have this fear, anxiety and all those things, right? So don't worry much and don't think much about the result. Just do your work. And even if I personally feel that you studied very well, and you have to make your mind to understand that whatever you studied, that will come in the exam. Trained your subconscious mind for this, that whatever you studied, that is going to come in the exam. The only thing is you have to practice well, you have to revise, solving more problems. That's it. So P1 V1 minus P2 T2. This can be written as MR T2 minus T1. Here two things you need to understand, that mass is given 1 kg. Mass is given 1 kg. R value you have to write in kilojoule per kg Kelvin. So this value will be 0.287. And T2 value we don't know, right? So as the pressure is constant, so temperature is proportional to volume. So T2 by T1 is equal to V2 by V1. And it is given that, as it is given that, hello, yes, 2V1 by V1, yes. Very good afternoon. Right, so T1 value how much? That is 400 Kelvin. So T2 will become 800 Kelvin. T2 will become 800 Kelvin. No, it is not the time to give up. It is not the time to have a fear. Just believe on the money that is earned by your parents, who spend it on you, blood and sweat. Don't worry, nothing is going to happen wrong. If you had not did anything wrong to anyone, nothing is going to wrong with you also. Don't worry. And one more suggestion I would like to give here. One more suggestion to everyone, that please try to make yourself engaged somewhere throughout 24 hours. Either you are sleeping or you are engaging in some work, and that work must be related to the gate preparation. Please listen here again. Please listen here again. You have to engage yourself, but don't engage yourself in any other kind of work. Because let's say you are saying that I have to engage my mind somewhere, so I'm going and I'm going to play the cricket. Now once you will play the cricket, and after 2 or 3 hours if you come back, then you will again feel anxiety. Why? Because you have wasted 3 hours of your time. So my suggestion is right as a quote, right? My suggestion is that you have to make yourself engaged related to this exam. Don't do anything. Only sleep, only eat food and study. That's it. Only 3 things you have to do for coming 20-25 days. Don't do anything else. What is final answer you are getting? 114. So I feel I'm assuming that you are giving the right answer. Hey, how it is? Okay, 800. Okay, I'm assuming that you are giving the right answer. So Mr. Rohit Vishwakarma, are you getting it? Okay, Mr. Rohit Vishwakarma is giving the answer as a 114. So I'm assuming that this answer is going to be correct. Okay, Pant. For refresh, play half an hour. It's enough or not to play. If you can restrict yourself for half an hour, then it is fine. Tanmay Chandrakant Bari. Tanmay Chandrakant Bari, if you can restrict yourself in half an hour, then it is fine. But I have seen that most of the people are thinking that I am going to play cricket or badminton or something for half an hour, but they have spent even more than some 30-40, like more than 2 or 3 hours. And one more thing, don't play in mobile and laptop. This is a strict warning. Don't watch any movie, don't watch any web series, don't watch reel, even my reel also. Don't watch it, right? Don't watch any my you can watch, because it maybe give you some suggestions, right? So don't play any game in mobile or laptop, because it will give you the anxiety. Even if you are playing half an hour, then also girlfriend. No, there is proper distance between you and your girlfriend. There must be a proper distance between you and your girlfriend. If it is your girlfriend, then it should be proper distance, right? If she is not your personal girlfriend, she is someone else's girlfriend, then you can chit chat for some 15-20 minutes, no problem, right? So if she is your personal girlfriend, though no chit chat, strictly tell her that for coming 20-25 days I am not going to talk to you, right? But if it is not if she is not your girlfriend, she is someone else's girlfriend, then you can little bit chit chat, no problem. Because it will be refreshing. See, others girlfriend can refresh you, but your girlfriend will give you the tension only. This is my personal experience. This is my personal experience. Let me move to the next problem. Why you people are always talking these things? My mind is distracted sometimes. Okay. An engine operating on reversible cycle as shown in the figure, the work output from the engine. So you need to find out what is the net work output from the engine. The net work output, I already told you, the area of the cycle. Area of the cycle in PV diagram gives net work transfer. So W net value will be how much? W net value is going to be equals to area of cycle. Area of cycle. So what is area of cycle? Half base into height. So half base 2.5 minus 2. 2.5 minus 2 into 650 minus 400. So this will become 250, I hope so. 250 into 0.5 divided by 2. So this will become 75. 62.5 is the correct answer. Yes, 62.5. Yeah, what Billa is saying, let me read the Billa statement one more time. Because Billa is very khurafati mind. Please try to understand. You are wrong, Mr. Billa. Billa is saying that, sir, there is a quote that behind every successful person, there is a woman. But always remember, there is a woman. There is a woman, not girl. Arey, sir, what is the difference in woman and girl? That woman is basically either your wife or your mother right? But it should not be your girlfriend. It is not your girlfriend, I'm sure, right? So always read the statement clearly. Always read the statement clearly, right? What is the statement? No, I'm not exaggerating anything. I'm simply saying that the statement itself is saying that for like behind every successful person there is a woman, not girl, right? So if your girlfriend is saying that I am behind your success, just ask, are you woman or a girl? If you are a woman, then you are behind my success. If you are a girl, then it's not. So my mother is behind my success. Okay. Okay. Billa is. Hey, Billa, I'll kill you. मैं तुरंत अभी इंग्लिश छोड़ के ना मैं मारना चालू कर दूंगा तुमको. समझ में आ रहा है? अभी मारना, मैं गुस्सा मत दिलवा मुझे बिल्ला. बिल्ला पागल हो गया है. टीपीएम मेक हिम अंडरस्टैंड यार. ये बिल्ला इज वेरी डेंजरस बिल्ला. मैं तुमको बहुत मारूंगा, मैं बता रहा हूं. मेरे ऊपर गुस्सा आ गया ना तो मैं उठा पटकूंगा यहाँ पे. कैसी कैसी बातें बोलता है ये लड़का. दिस इज इंग्लिश चैनल. पर मुझे आई कैन टीच इन इंग्लिश, बट मैं गाली थोड़ी दे सकता हूँ इंग्लिश में, डांट थोड़ी दे सकता हूँ इंग्लिश में. मेरा पूरा फ्लो खराब कर दिया इस लड़के ने. मैंने सोचा था कि आई एम नॉट, आई थॉट ऑफ आई विल नॉट स्पीक इन हिंदी. दिस पर्सन मेक मी, फोर्स मी टू स्पीक इन हिंदी. अंडर टीपीएम भी बहुत मजे ले रहा है. टीपीएम डोंट टेक मजे ऑफ योर टीचर. ओके सो विद आइडियल गैस अंडरगोइंग रिवर्सिबल प्रोसेस which the pressure varies linearly with volume. The coordinate at start subscript 1 and it's subscript 2. So the process is going to be start like process is going P1 V1. P1 V1 is how much? P1 value is 100 kilopascal. V1 value is 0.2 meter cube. This is 1. And P2 V2 is 200 kilopascal and 0.1, right? So final point is basically 2, that is 200 kilopascal and 0.1. Oh, I think I had made some mistake. I had made some mistake. This point is not going to be here. This point is going to be here. I have made some mistake. So the first point is going to be somewhere here. This is one point basically. And this pressure is how much given? 0.2 meter cube, right? And the volume is basically decreases. So 2 point basically. And this volume is 0.1 meter cube, right? And the process is given as a straight line. So we need to find out what is the work. So area under the curve when projected on volume axis in PV diagram gives closed system reversible work. So this is W1 to 2. Magnitude only we want, so just calculate area. So area will be half this plus this. This plus this means 100 plus 200 into 0.2. 0.2 minus 0.1. So this will become 0.1, 300, 150, 150, 15, I think so, right? 15 kilojoule. हाँ फाइन लगेगा, और फाइन में बिल्ला से लूंगा मैं फाइन. बिल्ला अगर रैंक नहीं आया ना तो तुमको बहुत मारेंगे हम. in this question, why don't we assume isothermal process if the process is not given? Process is given uranium. How you can say that process is not given? See here, it is given that it is undergoes a reversible process in which pressure is varies linearly, and isothermal process is rectangular hyperbola. Uranium 235. Uranium 235, please listen here. It is given that pressure is varies linearly. It is a linear variation between pressure and volume. So it will be represented as a linear line between in a PV diagram. And isothermal process is not a linear process. It is a rectangular hyperbola in PV diagram. PV is equal to cos a rectangular hyperbola. Okay. This is one of the very, very beautiful problem. This is one of the beautiful problem, I would say. This is the most beautiful, most like rank deciding type of problem. This is basically a rank deciding type of problem asked for GATE 2022 marks. So now when you start adding heat beta here, so first piston is free to move. So here there will be no any constant pressure. You see here, constant pressure, constant pressure, constant pressure, constant pressure, constant pressure up to here. After that, spring is going to be compressed. So I already told you, compression of spring or spring process is represented at straight line in a PV diagram. The spring process follow linear variation between pressure and volume, right? So at starting, hey chacha, listen here. Constant pressure, constant pressure, constant pressure, constant pressure. Now, pressure will increase linearly, pressure increase linearly, pressure increase linearly, pressure increase linearly, pressure increase linearly, right? So this kind of process is going to be take place. So air is contained in a frictionless piston cylinder arrangement as shown in figure. The atmospheric pressure is 100 kilopascal and the initial pressure of air in the cylinder is so here basically pressure is 105 kilopascal. Why? Because 100 kilopascal pressure is atmospheric and 5 kilopascal due to weight of the piston. Okay, 100 kilopascal. Okay, the area of the piston is given 300 centimeters square. Area is given. So initial volume also, initial volume is not required, don't worry. Area, so heat is now added and the piston slowly move from initial position until final stop. The spring constant K value is also given. K value is also, this is but unit you need to check. This unit is correct, Newton per mm only. Newton per mm only. Let me check once. Yeah, Newton per mm correct only. Newton per mm correct only. Consider the air inside the cylinder as a system. The work interaction. Now you need to calculate work interaction in joule. Work interaction in joule. Bagar Billa, I'll kill you if you will not come with rank. I want rank from this Billa. Billa, tell me what is your actual name? Billa, today reveal your actual name. There is some original Bagar Billa. There is some duplicate Bagar Billa in the market also. Bagar Billa, tell your original name. Reveal your original name. Right. So please listen. No, they are asking answer in joule Tanmay Bari. Sarans. Oh ho. Name Bagar Billa name is Sarans. So Sarans will get a top 10 rank. Sarans will get top 10 rank. So initially pressure is 105. So from here it is moving 105 to 8 centimeter. So this will become, let's say this is 0.1. and it is changing from 1 to 2.8 meter distance, right? So here volume is, let's say, V1, here volume is, let's say, V2, and this distance is basically not volume. Okay, volume change also you can write here, area into 8 centimeter, area into 8 centimeter, area into 8 centimeter. Okay, this is pressure is 105 kilopascal. Now, right now 8 centimeter, again it is compressing the spring. So spring compression is a linear process. So this is 3 point. So what is V3 this one. Now what is V2 minus V3? This is again 8 into 10 to the, area into 10 centimeter, area into 10 centimeter. Final pressure is how much? Okay. Now calculate final pressure value. So at final pressure will be how much? Final pressure will be initial pressure 105. P3 I am talking about. P3 value will be initial pressure plus spring force by area. Now what is spring force? 105 plus spring force K into X, Kx. So 12.5 K, this is K value into X, but you have to write X in mm. You have to write X in mm. So basically how much centimeter it is moving? 8 centimeter. 8 centimeter in mm will come how much? 80. So 80 mm. So multiply with 80 mm. Okay. So this will come in joule, I think so, or yeah, Newton. It will come in Newton. It is in Pascal. So write in kilopascal itself. Sorry, write in Pascal. So 105 into 105 into 10 to the power 3. Divided by area. Area is how much? 300 centimeter square. So 300 into this value will come in joule, and we want, no, this value will come in Newton, and we want Newton per meter. 300 10 to the power minus 4, I hope so. So 300 centimeter square, yes. So this is going to be final pressure, P3 value. So P3 value is how much? P3 value, anyone? P3 value. P3 value is how much? 12.5 into 80 divided by 300 into 10 to the power 4. So this will become 33,000. Wow. So this can be 10 as we want 10 to the power 3. So it will come 105 into 10 to the power 3 Pascal plus 33.33 into 10 to the power 3 Pascal. So 105 plus 33.13. 138.33 into 10 to the power 3 Pascal. We want the answer in joule. So what we need to calculate? We need to calculate the work. So work value will be how much? This area. This area is represented as work W. So let me calculate this rectangle first. First I am going to calculate this rectangle area, then this triangle area, right? This triangle area. So W is equal to area under 1, 2, 3, right? So area under 1, 2, 3 value will come how much? 105 into 10 to the power 3. 105 into 10 to the power 3 because we want in joule. V3 minus V1 into V3 minus V1. V3 minus V1 we can. Here 8 is there. Sorry. Here 8 is there. Plus half base into height. P3 minus P2 into V3 minus V2. Just put the values. You will get 105 into 10 to the power 3. Here it will come total this area, this volume means 16 centimeters. So write in meter. 16 centimeter means into 0.16 times of area. Area will take it out, plus half base into height. So 138 minus 105, so 33.33, right? This value will come 1 by 2 into 33.33 into 10 to the power 3 to V3 minus V2 is A into 0.08. Outside is area. Outside is area. So just write here 105 into 0.16. So this value will come 16.8 plus this value is how much? 16.8. How much this value? Okay, Vignesh, I'll let you know. Don't worry. I'll tell you. Then this value is 33.33 into 2 into 0.08. So this value will come 5.33, right? And here 10 to the power 3 into area is how much? 300, na? 300 into 10 to the power minus 4. So means 30 value will come, na? That is 30 plus 16.8, 30. How much final answer you are getting? The final answer is W is equal to, final answer as per my calculation, may be wrong also, 1164 joule. Is it correct? Let me know. 664. 664. Is it correct? No. 544. Oh my God. Maybe some mistake. Let me check. See, someone is asking that how I draw this diagram. See, initially piston is at this position. When you add heat, then piston will move upward. Piston will move upward and reach to this particular point. So up to 8 centimeter, up to 8 centimeter, right? Up to 8 centimeter. What I said? Up to 8 centimeter, the pressure will be constant, and after that pressure will be increased linearly because of spring. So is there any calculation mistake? Let me check. So 101,325 is the initial pressure, and after that we are adding K into X. 8 centimeter. 8 centimeter into mm is how much? Correct, or little bar 3. So 80. Correct. 80 by area 300. So 130. This pressure P3 is correct. Is P3 is correct? 105 is a gauge pressure given, huh? Where it is given gauge pressure? Air contained in a frictionless piston cylinder as shown in figure. The atmosphere is 100 and the initial pressure of the air in the cylinder is 105 kilobar. I don't feel pressure in the cylinder is 105. It is not mentioned it is a gauge pressure. It is not mentioned it is a gauge pressure. It is not mentioned. No, it is correct only. P3 value is absolutely correct. Just check the area once. So area value V3 minus V1. So what is V3 minus V1? 8 plus 8, 16. 16 centimeter. So 16 centimeter, I write 0.16, correct only. P3 minus P2 is 33. P3 and this one is 0.8 area. And everything seems correct only. P3 value, check. P3 value will be how much? P2 value is how much when piston will reach here. Right, when piston is reaching here, at that moment pressure plus increase in pressure Kx. When Kx spring is going to be compressed. So spring is going to compress by Kx. That's why this value is coming. So initially when piston is just touching the touching the spring, then pressure was 105 into 10 to the power 3. Then it is further moving to 8 centimeter. So 8 centimeter, na? 8 centimeter. Yes, 8 centimeter. 8 centimeter means 80 mm. 8 centimeter means 80 mm. Fine. So this is correct answer. This calculation you just check once. Maybe calculation may be a little bit wrong. 105 into 0.16. 16.8. Calculation, please check once. P3 plus P2. Where P3 plus P2? No, I am calculating only this area, na, the P3 minus P2. You check calculation once, bhaiya. वन 1.33 होगा 5.33. ये 1.33 आ रहा है क्या? 33.33 into 0.08 divided by 2. अरे 1.33 है. Who wrote here 5.33? Who wrote here 5.33? You people are always doing these mistakes. 1.33 into 30. Yes, 5, correct. 554. 544. TPM is talented. All other people are. TPM is going to get rank. TPM, how much marks you are getting in test series? Tell me. TPM, how much marks you are getting? And what is your exact name? Okay, let's solve this problem. Tiffany Mohan. Oh, okay. Sorry. Solve this problem. A frictionless piston cylinder device contains the gas initially at zero point 0.8 megapascal and 0.015 meter cube. So what is given initially at, okay, P1 value is given as 0 0.8 megapascal, means 10 to the power 3 kilopascal, and volume value V1 value is given 0.015 meter cube. It expands in quasi-statically at constant temperature to the final volume. Final volume is given as a 0.030 meter cube. The work output during the process will be. But what is the process? Constant temperature. Okay. Process is given as constant temperature. So for isothermal process, W is equal to P1 V1 ln V2 by V1. So you want in kilojoule. 28 years. What you are saying? I'm weak in math. Yes, you should increase. 50 बन रहे हैं एवरेज. बागड़ विल्ला improve. Which solution you are talking about? Which solution you are talking about? So now I can write here P1. P1 value is 0 0.8 into 10 to the power 3 into V1 0.015 ln 0.030 divided by 0.015. So this value will be 8.32. Okay, it will come ln 2, I hope so. ln 2 into 0.015 into 0.8 to 10 to the power 8.32. सर मेरा 30 तक आ रहे हैं ओनली. ओके, तन्मय बारी, प्लीज ट्राई टू इम्प्रूव. Hani, TPM, you don't tell me that how many marks you are getting on an average. If you need any help in maths, we will help you. Now, which of the following statement is true with respect to heat and work? Heat, they are boundary phenomena. Yes, correct. They are exact differential. No, it is not exact differential. They are path function. Yes, correct. So 1 and 3 is correct. B is correct. Okay, solve this. Manish Singh, how many marks? Uranium Bhavya Sharma. Everyone tell me how many average marks you are getting in the test series. Then I'll suggest you something. Accordingly, I will suggest you something. Two things you have to write. 40 to 50, okay. 50, Bagar Billa 50, Bhavya 30, Aya 18, Kartike 50, Uranium 30, 35, Tanmay 30, Mechanical Rockstar 45, Karan 50, 32. Okay. The contents of wall insulated tank are heated by a resistor of 23 ohm. So, well insulated tank is there. It is well insulated tank. Everyone listen here carefully. It is well insulated tank. It is a well insulated tank and resistor, and here we are using a heater resistor like this. So this is 23 ohm. It is the 23 ohm which 10 ampere current is flowing, right? Here we are supplying 10 ampere current. Consider the tank along with the contents thermodynamic system. The work by the system and heat interaction to the system are positive. Okay, the rate of heat W and change in internal energy, right? The first thing first, it is an insulated tank. Q is going to be completely zero. So Q is going to be surely zero. Now how much work we are supplying? So right, work input will be how much? I square R in watt. I square R. So I square R means 10 square into 23. So this value will come 10 square में 100 into 23. 2300 2.3 watt kilowatt. Now it is actually work is going to be supplied. Electrical work we are supplying. Work supplied on the system is negative. So this is going to be negative. Right. And dq is equal to du plus dw. dq is equal to du plus dw. So dq value is 0 is equal to du plus 2.3. So du value will come 2.3 kilowatt. So I think W value is going to be negative and Q value will be positive. W negative, Q du positive and Q 0. A is the correct answer. How C is correct answer? Q is not negative, beta. Q value is 0. Insulated word is there, well insulated tank. So Q value is 0. Q value is 0. And this actually we are supplying electrical energy at the boundary. It is given that resistor is also part of system itself. So at boundary, what is crossing the boundary? Which kind of energy is crossing the boundary? That is that work transfer means electrical energy. So this can be written like this. Don't do the silly mistakes. Silly mistakes are known as blunders. Silly mistakes are known as blunders, beta. हीटर की efficiency 100% होती है always. Whatever electricity you will supply, it will convert completely into heat. थोड़ा साइड हो जाते हैं लो. Subject wise test, no need. I personally feel that it is up to you, but I personally feel, how many subject you have already completed? First tell me, then I'll suggest you. The people who have already completed most of the subject, means 80% syllabus was completed, then no need to go for subject wise test. If you have completed less subject, then only go for subject wise test. Okay. So according to me, if you have completed 80% plus 80 to 90% syllabus, then no need to give subject wise test, directly give full length test, right? And try to get more than 50 marks. It's good actually, right? And try, like some of the people here, they are even including Bagad Billa and other people was showing that they are getting 50 marks. Actually 50 marks is not bad, right? If someone is getting range of 50, 55 kind of, and if he is going to manage his coming 20 days well and reducing their mistakes, analyzing their mistakes, right, then they can go up to 70 marks, no problem, right? So here it is given that air is held inside a non-insulated cylinder using piston. Piston mass is given 25 kg. The area is given this one. The stoppers of the negligible area also shown in the figure. The initial pressure is Pi and temperature is Ti. So Pi, Ti value is given of the air inside cylinder is this one. The ambient is 100 and temperature is 300, like infinity is this one, and 27. Okay. The temperature of the inside the cylinder, which piston will begin to move, right? So when piston is going to begin, like start moving, so understand, when the pressure inside the cylinder is exactly equals to the atmospheric pressure, right? When pressure inside the cylinder is exactly equals to the outside pressure, then it will start moving. It will be just start moving, correct? So at that moment, what will be the temperature they are asking? So what is the initial here? Pi value is how much? Pi value is 100 kilopascal, right? So please try to understand. If I draw here PV diagram, right? Let's say this is the initial pressure here, right? Initial point is this one, Pi. Now, or here you can draw, no problem. Now we are rejecting the heat. No, it is given the insulated, non-insulated. Yeah, it is a non-insulated. The initial temperature in the ambient is this one. Okay. So obviously it is non-insulated, means heat is going to be rejected because inside temperature is 400 degrees centigrade, outside temperature is 27. So the heat is going to be rejected from here. But piston will not go down because piston will start moving when pressure inside the cylinder will be 100 kilopascal. So it will be constant volume cooling, right? Constant volume cooling up to this particular point, final. So here pressure is going to be 200 kilopascal, initial pressure is 200 kilopascal, and final pressure is going to be 100 kilopascal, right? 100 kilopascal. Clear hai? Yes, Bagar Billa. Now for constant volume, what we can say that here volume is constant. Volume is constant means pressure is going to be proportional to the temperature. So we have to find out final temperature, right? For this air we are talking about. So T is proportional to P, we can write. So T final by T initial is equal to P final by P initial. Now P initial is given as 200 kilopascal. So final pressure will become, pressure will decrease, final pressure will become 100 kilopascal. So 100 by Pi, 200. So Ti value is how much given? 27 degrees centigrade. No, 400 degrees centigrade. So 273. So 273 plus 400. So calculate P final. Please calculator. Mass of the piston, final pressure is 125. Piston mass is okay. Piston mass is also given. Sorry. Piston mass is also given. So final pressure will be how much? Final pressure will be, inside pressure will be 100 kilopascal. This pressure will be 100 kilopascal. Inside pressure will be 100 kilopascal plus pressure due to weight of the piston. Pressure due to weight of the piston. So pressure due to weight of the piston will be how much? Mg by area. Mg by area. So Mg by area will come how much? M value is given as a 25 into G, 9.81. You have area 100 into 10 to the power 3, 10 power minus 4. No, 10 to the power 4 actually. And this one divided by 1000. So this value will come 124.525 kilopascal. 125, sorry. So this will be 124.5, right? So final pressure will be 124.525. Now tell me what is T final value. Oh, G value you need to take 10. G value is also you need to take 10. So it will come 125 exactly. This value will come 125. kilopascal. One 25 divided by 200. This value will come 420.625 Kelvin. Kelvin. And answer they are asking in which unit? Degree centigrade, minus 273. This will become 147.625 degree centigrade. This is going to be 147.625. Correct. Karan. Sir, these maximum 70-80 max approach where student gives regularly test with high discipline. Is so? It is there. It is there means the people who have already completed their syllabus at least 1.5 months before, like at the end of November or 15 December max, right? If someone has completed their syllabus by 10 of December approximately, along with their first revision, along with the PYQs, then it will be very easy for them to get 70-80 marks. Okay, solve this. Everyone solve this. Tanmay Bari, the only thing that can reduce your calculation mistakes as well as unit mistake, that is more and more practice. So make more and more relevant problems, solve more and more relevant problems. See, if someone have only completed, let's say 7 subject, right? For example, if someone is only completed 7 or 8 or 6 subject, whatever it may be, so it is not suggestible to complete one more subject. Why? Because it is like, let's say you are going to, let's say up to now you calculate, for example, someone have completed 7 subject, right? Now no need to add any one more subject. Just revise these 7 subject, practice well, make your all the strategies for these 7 subjects only. Why? The reason is very simple. The reason is very simple. Even though if you add one more subject, maximum you can add one more subject, right? So how many marks you will get? 5 to 7 marks extra you can cover. But because of this 5 to 7 marks, let's say you are not able to revise these subjects, then you will not even qualify. You will not even qualify. So my personal suggestion is, this is not the time now, only 20 days are remaining. So in this 20 days, it is suggestible to read only those things which you already studied, right? First cover those things only. like PYQ of those subjects, extra problems of those subjects, subject wise test, or whatever it may be, revision, short notes, everything. Like 7 subjects should be completely pakka. So from those 7 subjects, let's say 70 marks is coming, for example, right? So at least you will get nearby 55 to 60 marks. So if you have completed 7 subject only or 8 subject only, just make it pakka. Okay. सुबह नींद नहीं खुल पा रही है, रात तक पढ़ने की आदत नहीं है, आदत है और गेट सुबह है. नहीं, you have to make this you have to change your habit. You have to change your habit. Otherwise, at that night you will not able to sleep. And if you go without sleeping, it will be very, very dangerous. I am going to tell you. If you are going to write the GATE exam without sleeping, then it is going to be very, very difficult. For all thermal fluid together, we will get around 25 questions. No. Thermal and FM, you will get around 20 marks. Not 20 questions, 25 questions. From thermal and FM, you will get 20 to 21, 22 marks. 20 marks. 20 marks approximately. From thermal and fluid, you are going to get 20 marks only. हाँ, वो मार्क्स इसलिए नहीं आ रहे हैं यूरेनियम भाई मार्क्स इसलिए नहीं आ रहे क्योंकि आपने कितने सब्जेक्ट पढ़े हैं. आपने कितने सब्जेक्ट पढ़े हैं ये भी तो सोचो. कितने सब्जेक्ट आपने कर लिए यूरेनियम, बताइए. हाउ मेनी सब्जेक्ट यू कंप्लीटेड? I mean HT also. Okay, HT, ATD, BTD, FM all together 25 marks. Yes, done. All together 25 marks. Yes. All together 25 marks. Okay, so just share me that question. I will let you understand. 8 to 9 subject. Then you should get marks. Then analyze your mistake, uranium. Try to analyze your mistake, where you are doing mistake. Try to utilize fluid machinery. You can leave, no problem. Utkarsh Reddy, if only fluid machinery is remaining, so hardly 1-2 marks will be asked from Utkarsh, right, from fluid machinery. And if you are going to study fluid machinery now, then it will it will consume minimum 20-25 hours. So out of this 20-25 hours, you can easily revise 2-3 subjects. So if you have left with some of the topics, some of the less important subjects like hydraulic machines or any topic in anything, then you can leave for time being. You can leave, no problem. You need not to get 100 out of 100. Had loss very linearly with velocity. Why? How head loss is going to be vary with linearly? You have to show me the question, because V is equal to under root 2 GH na. V is equal to under root 2 GH. So how it is going to be very linearly? I don't feel so. You just share me the question, then I'll let you know. I don't feel that this condition will be satisfied. Okay, work done in adiabatic system due to which the velocity change is from 10 seconds to 20 seconds. So, and elevation change is 20 meter. Okay, the temperature is by 1 Kelvin. Okay, the mass of the system, mass is, see, fixed mass. It is open system or closed system problem. It is open system or closed system problem. Acha, okay, in pipe, yeah. But pressure head, he should say, na. He's saying velocity head. Velocity head or pressure head loss? Pressure head loss. Okay, tell pressure head loss is varying linearly in the pipe. Yes, correct. I thought you are talking about velocity head. Pressure head will vary linearly in a horizontal pipe due to friction. Okay, listen here carefully. So this is basically a which kind of problem? This is basically a closed system problem, but you have to apply dq is equal to de plus dw. dq is equal to de plus d. Now I told you de is equal to two things are there. Du plus d of kinetic energy and d of potential energy. Now work done in adiabatic system due to adiabatic, so dq value is going to be 0 first of all. Which velocity changes from 10 meter to 20, so kinetic energy change will be how much? Half m final velocity will be how much? Half final kinetic energy v2 square minus initial v1 square. And elevation increase. This is a change in kinetic energy. Change in potential energy is mgh. So mg delta h. mg delta h. du value is how much? mcv dt. mcv dt. So just put the value. So 0 is equal to temperature increases by 1 degree centigrade. M is 10. CV value, answer there kilojoules. So I'll write a CV value is 0.1. mcv dt value is 1. mcv dt plus half m value is 10. Right? 10 and v2 square. v2 is how much? 20. So 20 square minus 10 square. Okay, this is mg plus 10 into 9.81, 10 only. mgh, h value is also, h value is how much? Elevation is how much? 20 meter plus w. So just calculate this. Just calculate this. 10 into 0.1. This value is 0 is equal to 1 plus 20 square minus 10 square into 5. Huh? Okay, this will come 1500, but this is mcv delta the joule. Okay, divided by 1000. Divided by 1000. 1.5 plus 1.5 na increase. Plus total burden on the system. This value will come minus 2.5, 4.5. On the system. So final work will come how much? Final work value will come 4.5 kilojoule on the system. This is 4.5. Okay, solve this. How to get 40 to 45 marks for gate? Okay, I only revise TD, HMT, SOM, APT, maths, production, and little bit of other subject PYQ related. It is, I think, enough to get 50 marks. Maths, APT. See here. Practice math and APT well. Math and APT. Anyhow, by math and APT, make your mind comfortable and try to solve more and more questions. Mr. Manish Singh, whatever subject you completed up to now, that is more than enough to get 45 to 50 marks. How? So try to get habit of this 20 marks from here. Give more and more test series. See, if you like, whenever you are giving even full length test na, then also your target is to get only 50 marks, right? Don't bother much. Maths aptitude 20 marks you need to get, right? Anyhow, right, out of 28 marks, right? And then TD, ATD is also completed. Only BTD completed or ATD also completed, right? So as per my analysis, if you have completed TD, complete TD, मतलब BTD as well as ATD 10 marks, then HMT 5 marks 15, and then SOM again 20, SOM production again, production. From here again try to get 25 marks. Try to get 25 marks from technical. Easily you will get. Just practice well, you will get it. A certain amount of ideal gas initially at pressure P1 and temperature T1. First it undergoes a constant pressure process 1 to 2. Okay, so first process is constant pressure, where this is 1 to 2. TS diagram. Initially we undergo constant pressure process. Now here temperature, you can see that temperature is decreases. So constant pressure cooling basically, right? It is constant pressure cooling basically. So this is 1 to 2 process, constant pressure cooling. And after that undergoes constant volume cooling again. So this is 2 to 3 process. So this kind of process is going to be take place where T2 is equal to 3 T1 by 4 and T3 is equal to T1 by 2. The ratio of final volume to the initial volume. Ratio of final volume to the initial volume. Right, ratio of final volume to the initial volume. So final volume is basically V3. So V3 by V1 we need to calculate. V3 by V1 we need to calculate, and you can see that this volume is same. V3 and V2 is same. So in place of V3 you can write V2. So V2 by V1 basically you need to find out. Now come to 1 to 2 process. For 1 to 2 process, volume is going to be proportional to the temperature, because 1 to 2 is a constant pressure process. 1 to 2 is a constant pressure process. So this can be written as T2 by T1. T2 value is 3 by 4 T1 divided by T1. This is going to be cancelled out. 3 by 4 T1 means 0.75. 0.75 is going to be your correct answer. Now we'll solve. Everyone got this? Okay. Now we'll solve few questions based on open system problems, right? So let me solve some open system problem for you. नहीं SFE से नहीं कर सकते उत्कर्ष रेड्डी. Why? Because fixed mass is given. Fixed mass means, see, if you do right, you will get the same answer, right? Good point is Utkarsh Reddy. If you do then you may get the same answer, so there will be no any problem, right, in gate exam. But if it is, let's say, some conventional type of exam where you have to write, then they may deduct some marks. They may deduct some marks, right? Actually, the problem belongs to closed system because fixed mass is given. But okay, fine. For gate perspective, no issue at all. For gate perspective, there is no issue. A gas is heated in a duct as it flows over a resistance heater. Consider a 101 kilowatt electric heating system. Okay. Solve this problem. I'll take a break for 10 minutes. Right? I'll take break of 10 minutes, then I'll continue. 10-minute break only. Let me take water also. Okay. So 10-minute break or 15-minute break. Okay. But don't go anywhere. 15-minute break. Then we'll continue. $15-minute break, then we'll continue. हाँ गेट में लगा सकते हैं, नो प्रॉब्लम. बागड़ बिल्ला रो रहा है. ये क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करो. Solve this. Okay, you can take the screenshot for this, right, and tell me the final answer. Along with this, try to solve this answer. This is I think these two problems you have to solve. This you take a screenshot. Take a screenshot for this question. Sunita Devi, take a screenshot for this question. Bagar Billa, take a screenshot for this question. So solve this problem as well as this problem. These two problems you have to solve in break. I am coming back. हेलो हेलो हेलो। रेड्डी किसको कॉल कर रहे तुम? सर लखनऊ में है, वहां काइट पतंग उड़ा रहे हैं। अच्छा, उत्कर्ष रेड्डी बहुत नेता बन रहे हो तुम, है बेटे, बहुत नेता बन रहे हो। तो व्हाट इज द फाइनल आंसर, लेट मी नो। व्हाट इज द फाइनल आंसर? What is the final answer for this particular question? Let me know. A gas heated in a duct flows over a resistance heater. Consider 101 kilowatt electric resisting heater, right? So let's say this is a duct, and this is something like this, and this is here's energy supplying is 101 kilowatt. The gas is entered heating section of the duct 100 kilopascal 27 degrees and the volume flow rate is given. So V value is also given. The mass flow rate you can calculate. So P1 V1 dot is equal to M dot RT1. Okay, so M dot value will come how much? M dot value will come P1, that is 100 into V1. V1 value is 15 meter, 15 divided by R value is 0.5 and T1 value is 300 Kelvin. So this is 10 kg per second. Right. Now if the heat lost from the gas duct, so some heat is going outside also, that is 51 kilowatt. The exit temperature of the gas is constant pressure. Pressure is constant, ideal gas, negligible change in kinetic potential energy. So apply here kinetic potential energy we are neglecting. So M dot into H1 plus Q dot is equal to M dot into H2 plus W control volume dot. So I can write here M dot into H1 minus H2 can be written as Cp T1 minus T2, right? This will come this side minus 51, and here we are supplying means minus 101. So this will go another side. So Cp value is how much? 1. So 1 into T1. T1 value is 300 minus T2 is equal to this will become minus 50. Minus 50 by 10. So this is minus 5. So T2 value will be how much? T2 value will be 305 Kelvin. 305 Kelvin, or 305 minus 273. So this value will come 32 degrees centigrade. I hope A is going to be correct answer, everyone. Everyone, A is going to be correct answer. Everyone, A is going to be correct answer. H2 कैंसिल नहीं हुआ है. We are taking M dot H2 this side. So H1 minus H2 will be CPDT. CPDT. Okay. Now the steam flows through a nozzle at mass flow rate m dot is equal to 0.1 kg per second, right? M dot value is 0.1 kg per second with the heat loss of 5 kilowatt. Heat loss is how much? 5 kilowatt. The enthalpy at the inlet is given 2500, velocity is 0 and 2300, okay, respectively. So velocity C2 you need to find out, right? So here you can write m dot into h1. Kinetic energy at initial is 0, potential energy we are not considering, plus q dot is equal to m dot into h2 plus c2 square by 2000, and there is no any w control volume dot, w control volume, so this value will become 0. So now I can write here okay, so m dot value is how much given? 0.1. So this value will come 0.1 into 2500. Q dot value is minus 5 kilowatt. Q dot value is minus 5 kilowatt is equal to m dot value is again 0.1 into h2. H2 value is how much? 2350 plus C2 square by 2000. So C2 value you need to find out from here. C2 value calculate, everyone. Everyone calculate C2 value. So 2500 into 0.1. 250 minus 5. So this value is 245. Then minus 235. This is C2 square by 2000 divided by 0.1. This value will come 10. This will become 100. So 2000 447. Yeah. So C2 value will become 447.21 meter per second. So this is the C2 value, 447.2. Correct, 447.2. Very good, Fani. Very good, Vignesh, Utkarsh, Karan, Mechanical Rock Star, Sagar Singh, TPM, Daksh. Okay, solve this particular problem. Solve this particular problem. Now here given that a pump handling a liquid rises its pressure from 1 bar to 30 bar, take the density of the liquid. Now density of the liquid, so isentropic specific work done by the pump, right? So work by the pump will be how much? W by the pump will be V into P2 minus P1. Correct. W is equal to V into P2 minus P1. Pump work. Now V value will be how much? Specific volume is reciprocal of density. So 1 by 990. So this value will come 1 by 990. You have to have kilojoules. So kilopascal you have to put. So 33,000. 3000 kilopascal minus 100 kilopascal, right? So 3000 minus 100 divided by 990. So this value will come 2.93 kilojoule per kg. 2.93. So 2.93. D is going to be correct answer. D is going to be correct answer. Very good, Prakash, Vignesh, Anubhav, Bhavya. Okay, solve this particular problem. Solve this problem. Now here given that the inlet and outlet condition of the steam for adiabatic steam turbine are given. This is a common data problem. So inlet and exit conditions are given. Now what they are asking? They are asking if the mass flow rate of steam through the turbine is 20 kg per second, the power output. So same formula you have to write m dot into h1. Now you see kinetic potential energy is also given. So plus C1 square by 2000 plus GZ1 by 1000 plus Q dot is equal to m dot into h2 plus C2 square by 2000 plus GZ2 by 1000 plus WT dot, W turbine dot. Now put all these values. So first m dot value is given as a 20 kg per second. So 20 into h1. H1 value is 3200 plus C1 160 square by 2000 160 square by 2000 10 meter plus 9.81 into 10 by 1000. Q dot value is given. Okay, adiabatic. So Q dot value is going to be 0. Is equal to 20 into H2. H2 value is how much? H2 2600 plus 2600 plus 100 square by 2000 plus Z2 value I think given 0, right? Z2 value is 6. 9.81 into 6 by 1000 plus WT dot. So what is value of WT? WT value is how much? So this value will come in watt. Watt, convert into megawatt. Just tell me what is the correct answer. So I am not calculating this. I hope that you all are calculating correctly only. I hope you all are calculating correct. I hope that you all are calculating correctly. I hope you all are calculating correctly only. $12.9. Next problem. Assume the above turbine be the part of simple Rankine cycle if the density of water is given, right? So specific volume will be 1 by density. So this will be 10 to the power minus 3 meter cube per kg. Ignoring the kinetic potential energy, the specific work W is equal to what? Pump work. Pump work is V P2 minus P1. So 10 to the power minus 3 and P2 value is how much? P2 value is 70 kilopascal and 3 megapascal. 70 kilopascal minus 3 megapascal. 3 megapascal means 3000. 3000 minus 70. $3,000 minus 70 into 10 to the power minus 3. 2.93, sorry, 2.93 kilojoule per kg. C is correct answer. Yes, C is correct answer. Anand Shah, very good. Anand Shah, very good. Okay, solve this problem. This problem I already gave this as a derivation also. A rigid insulated tie initially evacuated. Initially M1 value is 0. The tank is connected to supply pipeline where TI value is given as this one. This is a TI basically. This is a TI. So final temperature T2 is equal to gamma times of Ti, and we know that gamma is greater than 1. So T2 will be greater than Ti. Ti value is 350. So T2 will be greater than 350 degrees centigrade. 350 degrees centigrade. So greater than 350. Yes, A is correct answer. Okay, this problem belongs to second law of thermodynamics. This problem belongs to second law of thermodynamics. Now here a heat pump is driven by the work output by heat engine as shown in figure. The heat engine extract 160 kilojoule heat from the heat source 1000. The heat pump absorbs the heat from the ambient 280 and delivers to the room maintained at 300 Kelvin. Okay. Consider the combined system to be ideal and the amount of heat delivered to the room. Means let's say this value is Q2, this value is Q3 and this value is Q4. So we need to find out what is the value of Q2 plus Q4. Q2 plus Q4. So Q2 value will be very easy. Efficiency of the engine is how much? Efficiency of the engine is 1 minus Q2 by Q1. So Q2 value will come how much? This is Q1. So Q2 value will come and this is equal to 1 minus 300 by 1000. So So 300 by 1000 into 150. So this value will come 45 kilowatt, right? Kilojoule. And work value will come Q1 minus Q2. So this value will come 105 kilojoule. Now COP of heat pump is how much? COP of heat pump value will come heat like higher temperature 300 divided by 300 minus 280 is equal to Q4 by W 105 Q4 by W. So Q4 value will come from here, kilojoule. So this value will come how much? 300 divided by 20. 7 kilojoule. So they are asking Q2 plus Q4 value will be 45 plus 7. No. Is something wrong. 300 in divided by 20 into 105. This is 1575. 1575 45 plus 1575 1620. These are the common type of question which are asked most of the years. That one engine is driving a heat pump kind of thing, right? Q2 कैसे आया? Okay, efficiency is equal to efficiency of engine is how much? 1 minus T2 by T1 because all are ideal. So T2 is 300. 1 minus 300 by 100. This is the efficiency. That is equals to 1 minus Q2 by Q1. Q1 value is given as 150. 150. So put here value 150. You will get Q2 value as a 45. Utkarsh, again check your calculation. Utkarsh, again check your calculation. Next problem. A reverse Carnot cycle operates between temperature limit of this one. The ratio of COP of refrigerator to the heat pump. Okay. So what is COP of refrigerator? COP of refrigerator value will come TL by TH minus TL, right? So this value will come, I'm directly writing 273 minus 30, right? 273 minus 3. So this value will come 270 minus difference value will come 30, I think so, right? Yes, divided by 30. So this value will come 9. And COP of heat pump value will come how much? TH by TH minus TL. So this value will come 300 divided by difference 30. So this value will come 10. So the ratio they are asking, COP of refrigerator by COP of heat pump value will come 0.9. Next question. A heat pump absorbs 10 kilowatt of heat from outside environment at 200 Kelvin while absorbing 1500 kilowatt of work. Delivers the heat to the room and must be kept warm at 300 Kelvin. The coefficient of performance. See, COP is equal to what? They are asking COP of heat pump. COP of heat pump, the basic formula is heating effect by W input, right? So a heat pump is absorbed 10 kilowatt. 10 kilowatt it is absorbing. So how much it is supplying? QL value is given as a QL value is, this is a QH dot. QH dot by W dot. Now QL dot value is given 10 kilowatt. W dot value is given as 15 kilowatt. So QH value will come how much? QH value will come QL dot plus W dot. This value will come 25 kilowatt. So here the value will come 25 divided by W dot. W dot is 15. So 25 divided by 15. So how much it will be? 1.66667. Very good. Okay, solve this problem. A reversible cycle receives 40 kilojoule of heat from one heat source at a temperature of 137 kilojoule from another. Okay, the heat rejected. So let's say we have a one temperature reservoir, that is 127 plus 273, 400 Kelvin. So from 400 Kelvin it is absorbing 40 kilojoule engine, and from another reservoir 97 degrees. 97 plus 273 how much? 273 plus 90, 370 Kelvin. 370 Kelvin. From here it is taking 37 kilojoule, and heat rejected QR value they are asking. at 273 plus 47. This value will come 320 Kelvin W. So it is given the reversible for reversible cycle. For reversible cycle, cyclic summation of dq by t is exactly equals to 0. So 40 is coming at 400 plus 37 is coming at 370 minus QR is coming at 320 is equal to 0. QR value will come how much? 1 by 10, 1 by 10. So just 2 by 10. 2 by 10 means 1 by 5. Is it 64? Is it 64? Yes, correct. Is it 64? Everyone solve. Okay, now this question solve this particular problem. The heat removal rate from a refrigerated space and power input to the compressor. So heat removal rate from a refrigerator QL value is given as 7.2 kilowatt and W dot input is equal to is given as 1.8 kilowatt. The COP of refrigerator is 7.2 divided by 1.8. So this value will come 7.2 divided by 1.8. This value will come 4. So see, if someone have already attended that 10-hour session I have taken in Hindi channel. So I have taken a mechanical Hindi channel 10-hour revision session. In that 10-hour revision session, you have seen that we have solved very difficult problems, right? Very difficult means compared to this one, not that much difficult, but like one level above the mechanical paper. So you can see that very easy questions are coming. Even 1 marks or 2 marks, very easy questions are coming. A reverse Carnot refrigerator maintains a minus 5 degree temperature. The ambient is 35 degree temperature. The heat gained by the refrigerator at combined rate of 2. The heat gained by the refrigerator at continuous rate. So QL value is given. QL dot value is given as 2.5 kilojoule per second. Now COP value is how much? COP of refrigerator is TL by TH minus TL is equal to QL dot by W dot. Answer they are asking in watt. So TL value is how much? 273 minus 5. So 273 minus 5. So this value is 268 divided by TH value is 273 plus 35. 308 minus 268 is equal to QL dot. Now this is given in kilojoule. So convert into joule. So joule 2500, I hope so, right? Divided by joule per second is watt. W dot, right? So W dot value will come how much? So 268 divided by 40. So I think 373.13 watt. Very simple questions are asked. Very simple questions were asked. Last problem for this. Now, let's say this is our system. A cyclic device operates between thermal reservoir as shown in figure. The heat transfer to or from the cycle device. It is assumed that the heat transfer between the each thermal reservoir and the cycle device take place across negligible the temperature difference. Okay, interaction between the cyclic device and the shown in figure, the cyclic device can be. See, one more thing you have to understand. Here 100 kilojoule is entering, 50 kilojoule is entering, and 60 kilojoule is going out. So how much? If I apply here first law of thermodynamics, apply first law of thermodynamics. So what is first law? First law is basically sigma q is equal to sigma w. Sigma q is equal to sigma w. So 150 is entering, 100 is entering, plus 50 is entering, minus 60 is leaving, minus 60 is leaving, is equal to w. So w value will come 90 kilojoule. So 90 kilojoule means it is a 90. Work value will be how much? 90 kilojoule. It means that it is a heat engine, because it is producing work. Suppose if work value is coming negative, it means it is consuming work. So it will be refrigerator. So it is a producing a engine, right? Now we have to check whether reversible or irreversible. Then calculate cyclic summation of dq by t. So 100 is entering at what temperature? 1000 plus 50 is entering at 500, minus 60 is leaving at what temperature? 300. This value will come how much? 1 by 10, 1 by 10, so 2 by 10, and this is also 2 by 10. I think 0. So it is a reversible. Cyclic summation of dq by t value is coming 0. Cyclic summation of dq by t value is coming 0. It means it is a reversible cycle. It is a reversible cycle. Okay. Now this question related to the entropy. Related to entropy. Consider one-dimensional steady conduction process through a solid slab of thickness 1 meter, right? So let's say this is a steady slab. Steady slab means whatever rate of energy entering, same rate of energy is going to be leave. 0.1 meter. The higher temperature is side A. So this A side, that is 80 degrees centigrade, is maintained, and the heat transfer rate, heat transfer low temperature side B 4.5. So okay, so from here heat Q dot value is given as 4.5 kilowatt per meter square, right? The thermal conductivity of thermal conductivity is given. Now here heat transfer little bit also involved. Just a minute, please. So what is given actually? So here little bit concept of heat transfer is also required. So what is the exact value of Q? First let me calculate, right? Q, rate of heat transfer. So we already know Q is equal to what? Q is equal to K dt by dx. K dt by dx, correct? And okay, the thermal conductivity is there, rate of entropy generation. Now entropy generation you need to find out, and this side temperature is what is another side temperature? Consider a one dimensional study for conduction heat transfer process. Solid slab thickness value is given 1.15. Higher temperature side is 80 degrees centigrade. So this one is 80 degrees centigrade. The heat transfer rate per unit area. Per unit area में Q dot, right? Small q I'm writing Q dot value because this is Ka dt by dx. Per unit area I'm calculating Ka dt by dx. Okay, so per unit area is 4.5. It is given. Thermal conductivity of the slab is this one. Okay, so now this value is given as 4.5 kilowatt, right? This is given in watt, so this also we need to write kilowatt. 4500 watt per meter square is equal to K value is 15. dt value is T2 minus T1. We don't know what is T2. This is, let's say, T1, right? T2 minus T1 by dx is 0.5. This is T1 minus 0.1. Oh, here minus sign is there, right? So here T1 minus T2. So just calculate T2 value. So 4500 into 0.1 divided by 15. So 30 difference is there. So T2, this T2 value, T2. So T2 value will come how much? T2 value is coming how much? Tell me. T2 value will come 30 add हो जाएगा ना, तो 90 110 degree centigrade. 110 degree centigrade. Now we will apply here ds is equal to dq by t plus delta S generation. Now this value will become 0 because study. So dq by t value will come how much? dq value how much is entering? 4.5 is entering. 4.5 is entering at what temperature? 80. So 273 plus 80. So this value will come 353. 353 minus 4.5 is leaving at what temperature? 383. 383 Kelvin na? 383 Kelvin. Okay, plus delta S generation. So delta S generation dot delta S generation dot is equal to, this will go to another side. So 1 by answer, this one, minus 1 by 350. Sorry. This is minus. This is 1. This is not 110. T2 is 80 na, so it is 80 minus 30. 80 minus 30 is 50 degrees centigrade. Sorry. So here it will come plus 270. 323. 323. So 1 by 320 by 323 minus 1 by सॉरी, अच्छा ये वैल्यू किस में है? किलोवाट में, राइट? So this value will come 1.184 into 10 to the power minus 3 kilowatt per meter square Kelvin, but they are asking in watt, so 10 power 3 gone. So 1.184 watt per meter square Kelvin. So correct answer will come 1.184. 1.184. 1.184 is correct. 1.184 is correct. Check. 1.184 is correct. Okay, this question solve this particular problem. One kg of air in a closed system undergoes an irreversible process from initial state P1. So P1 दिया हुआ है, T1 is also given, the final state P2 is given and T2 is also given. If the gas constant of air is given, this one, right? The ratio of specific heat is also given. The change in specific entropy of the air. So T1, P1, P2, P2 is also given. P1, T1 is given, P2, T2 is given. Okay. So specific entropy S2 minus S1 is equal to Cp ln T2 by T1 minus R ln P2 by P1. So Cp value is how much? Specific heat gas constant is given. Unit is what? Joule. So Cp value will come 1.0051 ln. ln T2. T2 value is 127 plus 273. 400 by 300, right? Minus R value is 287 ln P2. P2 value is 3 bar, 3 by 1. So this value is 4 by 3 and of answer into 1005. This value will come 289.12 minus ln 3 80 315.3 so minus 26.3. A is correct. मॉक टेस्ट में नंबर नहीं आ रहे हैं. See, please try to understand that mock test is just to know your mistakes and overcoming your mistakes. Just to know your mistakes and overcoming those mistakes, right? If you are don't get depressed from that, don't get negative thoughts because of that. Okay, let's come to the last problem for today. Solve this. This is the last problem for today. Last problem for today. So air of mass 1 kg, initially 300 Kelvin and 10 bar, is allowed to expand isothermally till reaches to pressure 1 bar, right? So isothermal process is there. Final initial pressure is this one, final pressure is this one. Assuming the air is ideal gas with the gas constant of this one, the change in entropy of the gas. So S2 minus S1 value will come how much? That is pressure is Cp ln T2 by T1 minus R ln P2 by P1. Right, so Cp value is how much? A Cp value is not required because this term is going to be 0 only, because T2 is equal to T1 isothermal. Isothermal it is given. So this value will come minus R. R value is 0.287. ln P2 value is 1 bar divided by 10 bar. So 0.1. 0.1, right? So this value will come ln 0.1 into 0.287. So this value will come plus 0.66, not minus, plus 0.66 kilojoule per kg Kelvin. Right? Okay, so we have solved the majority of questions are coming from this particular portion. So I hope you all are able to understand. Okay. Now the people who are belongs from 𝐂𝐸 category, please listen here carefully. Right, 𝐂𝐸 category. So these problems basically I have taken from this mechanical paper. Mechanical paper is at 2nd of January, I think so, 2nd of February, right? 2nd of February, and 𝐂𝐸 paper is I think 14th of February. 14th of February. So the people who are preparing for 𝐂𝐸 and they want some revision or they want such type of sessions, right? Extra topics, somewhat difficult questions. So for them we will take some sessions after mechanical paper. Okay, for 𝐂𝐸 we'll take some session from okay. Sir, PSU can't take job through 𝐂𝐸. No, some PSUs are taking, but for this rank should be very good, means under 10, 15, 20 like that. If your rank is under 10, 20, then you can think of that. Okay. टेस्ट देते टाइम बहुत से फॉर्मूला जो आता है उसमें भी डाउट होने लगता है. दैट्स व्हाई आई एम टेलिंग यू भाव्या, प्लीज मेक प्रॉपर शॉर्ट नोट्स. Please make proper short. The last advice I would like to give for today, last advice I am going to give you, that don't read any new topic now. Even if your 20% syllabus, 30% syllabus is remaining, let it be remaining. First focus on the portion which you already done. So whatever portion you done, just make it practice, right? Just eliminate your mistakes. Just make the short notes or micro notes so that you will able to at least grasp that questions which are coming from that particular topics. Okay, so this should be your aim. Okay, thank you very much. सर पेपर देते टाइम फॉर्मूला शीट लेके बैठे जा. अरे फॉर्मूला शीट कैसे लेके जाओगे अंदर? चीटिंग में जेल में डाल दिए जाओगे. मैथ्स एप्टीट्यूड एसटी पूरा, एफएम एसटी पूरा पढ़ा हूँ. थोड़ा कम है, बट ओके. फर्स्ट कंप्लीट दिस, फर्स्ट कंप्लीट द रिवीजन, राइट? Some people have studied only 4-5 subject. So for those I would like to suggest, first revise this very well, and once you will revise, if you are getting time, then you can cover some new topic also. Okay, so for today, thank you very much for attending this session. Love you. We'll meet in some other sessions, and I hope that some people have this issue, that some people have left some of the topics. Some people have issue that they are not getting marks. So as for your requirement, soon I am going to conduct one session, right? Soon I will conduct one session, either gate wala channel or this channel or mechanical channel. In any channel I will conduct some strategy session where whatever your doubts are there, right, common doubts are there, those I will encounter. Okay, thank you, bye bye, Bagar Billah. Don't worry, I'm here for you. Yes, बिल्कुल यूज कर सकते हैं, बिल्कुल यूज कर सकते हैं. ओके.